Oh, okay. So, what inspires your guys' style?
Ooh,
all the music we've listened to.
TLC definitely.
All
Yeah.
the music.
Crazy, sexy, cool record.
And experiences.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would say growing up in the studio with our parents a lot, like learning production from our dad was crazy because he could play instruments like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Do you guys play?
I play
I
the
play the
guitar
drums.
and the
Yeah,
bass
piano.
and bass.
Wow.
Piano, enough chords to put the songs.
Yeah,
together.
basically.
Yeah,
Right with
mostly
it, you
we
know.
do our composing.
No
with
John
it.
Baptiste over here, but I'm working on
Right.
it. I'm working
Yeah,
on it.
we'll eventually start doing it on stage.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But that's
Thank
pretty much where the inspiration comes from. I think our
Yeah.
journeys in life really inspired a lot of our songs, personal experiences,
Yeah.
loss, you know.
Yeah.
I personally, went through a period of time where I was dealing with my husband being incarcerated, and that was a really big deal for me as far as in my life. I experienced a lot during that time, and when he got out, we were moving to Atlanta, and due to whatever is going on down there, I'm not sure why there's so much violence, but my husband was shot and he didn't make it. And so over the past 2 years, it's been a real big journey for me
Healing.
to even still do music, because I kind of lost my inspiration. But having my sisters around me and making all those sacrifices we made in the past to stick together and to do what we set out to do, that's really what keeps us going. And that's the inspiration in our music as well, the struggle. Because what people don't know is that we're creating the legacy for ourselves from the bottom up. Being that it was a first time for the ones before us, our parents, our grandparents, they were the first to be owning their own music and be doing certain things that just hadn't been done before. And they weren't able to really set that foundation where we could benefit from it. So the wealth and everything that we want to see happen in this family from here on out, we're going to be the start of that.
Yeah.
Because
generational.
it was new to them. They didn't really know how to pass it
And
on.
the world didn't want to give it to them.
Yeah.
They fought.
It's a deep
tooth
thing
and nail.
to be able to.
Honestly, the fact that your parents and your grandparents were even able to do it, like the freedom they had, they're minimizing that.
Right, and it killed him.
Exactly.
It
there's
killed
a
our
lot.
grandfather trying to have that kind of power at that point in his career. That's what killed him. So for us to experience no real support as far as in our lives, as foundation wise, it was a big deal for us to make sure that from this point on, this family is going to be rock solid. All the music that we have given to the world, that's also going to be acknowledged, and it's going to hold a place in the world where music should have a lot more to do with the way things are. And I feel like it does, but it's influencing negativity. It's influencing deaths and murders. And we want to bring back love.
Yeah.
We want to bring back understanding. And that's what's missing, and not being as
There's some
focused
of it out there, but it needs to be so much more.
it needs to be more focused.
Because there has to be
Because
really
there-
holding it down.
There is
but
really some great artists out
Yeah.
here, but even them, I don't feel like they're getting the attention that they
They
deserve.
deserve,
Making such art that keeps us alive,
I
keeps
think
us living.
the key
and
word
loving.
in there that you just said is art. Because looking at it, it's like the music. I don't even want to call like what you guys make music, because it's like the music is business. Music is the music business. So that's why like trash art can sell. And sell fast.
exactly.
Whereas like real art is art. It's something that you live with, you admire, you keep for a long time.
Love is threatening.
Yeah.
Love is
I think
threatening.
togetherness is threatening.
Yeah.
When people
Peace.
are unified and there's peace and understanding,
And support.
to
from one
corrupted
another.
souls, that's a threat. And so that's not been sponsored in this world as much as it should be. And that's why we need to do more focusing on love, leadership, and what do our children have after we're gone.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the problem, especially in the Black community, is it's been so bleak.
Take and grab. Like,
So you
what can
take
I
what you
grab?
can,
But
you're
it's not
closing doors
about what
behind you,
people
or
are
maybe
coming
you didn't
behind
even
you.
worry
Yeah.
that the door was closing
Or
behind
you
you.
think you're not going to make it, so you have to enjoy
You have this-
everything.
Yeah,
right now.
push others out.
Attitude
to only
Think
be
about
one.
like
the
it's
future,
here and now.
you know?
And so there's not a lot of generational wealth. And we want to make sure that other families think about that, and that we have that in our family from here on out, because that's not been a foundation. And I think that's what everybody needs to remember, is that music is the most biggest influence on our souls.
Yep.
We're water, you know? If you were to curse at somebody every day and tell them that they're ugly, they're nothing, they're not going to do anything special with their life. But if you let them know that they're somebody, that they're loved, that they're beautiful, and they can do anything, that's a whole nother world.
It's like what you feed your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure that exists in music. That love, the understanding, and the compassion for one another.
And it's supported financially.
Totally.
You know,
Yeah.
All the way around.
Yeah.
That's our goal, you know?
I love that.
Bring more peace and
So
love.
what would you guys say? You guys have been involved in music literally since birth, but this is y'all first EP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
It's
that?
been a minute.
We've been battling.
Everybody
It's
wants
been
to take your gift away from you
That's-
and give you some trash
That's the sad
that
thing,
you
too.
can peddle and try to make it with that instead.
Yeah.
Like, if you come to them and you say, I believe in myself, you know what I'm saying? If you just give me this loan, I'll build this
Yeah,
house.
we had some crazy
wanna
situations.
tell you
We
how
had
to
get
decorate
straight.
your
We had
house.
two,
Business.
well,
You know
three
what I'm
bad
saying?
situations that
Yeah.
really tied us up.
Held
you know?
us down.
The
basically.
problem is when you're a good person and you connect with
trusting.
people and you believe in them,
Yeah.
you wait through the fire. You know,
Yeah.
whether it's a bad
People
situation
will waste your time.
with an investor or somebody investing in you, something go wrong, you wait it out. And a lot of the time, that takes up 2 years out of your journey.
life.
Yeah.
And people be wondering
So
what
much.
happened to you.
Yeah.
Signed a deal with someone. They didn't really have the interest in the
Yeah.
music. They just wanted a quick come up.
Yep.
That's pretty much what happened between our last release, which was 2017. That was Darling.
Yeah.
That song really kicked us off as far as our independent
And
start.
we did that.
Yeah.
We had someone approach us. We believed in them. They
Yeah,
were
they
giving
kinda
us the right
derailed
feedback.
things.
We did a whole record together. Content, everything.
Yeah,
Music
and-
videos. This situation did not get to blossom because that person was focused on money. They robbed us of everything that was invested in us. We pretty much lost everything we created together. And then on top of that, 2020, my husband dying, we were like in a weird place.
Yeah.
If it wasn't
Yeah.
for Kucha, like I said, she's
She moved in with
the rock
Yeah.
in this
Brought her
family.
back.
She gives us that
Nice.
that push and keeps us going and makes us realize what's important. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be sitting here right now because I felt like, okay, after all we've been through and now this, you know, because life gives you so many blessings, but when blessings start to vanish, it's really hard to hold on to your sanity.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to keep the ones around you that
Yeah.
have that extra bit of
It can
strength.
bring you grounded.
Because
to
she moved
remind
in
you
with
to
money
keep
after
moving.
the death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after the death
Well,
of
she
my
kinda lived in
husband,
Yeah.
I
You
moved in with
in
her.
Yeah.
That was my healing time. And just 21, we came together with people that we really trust, and we're giving this
Yeah.
music to the world again. And it's
Yeah.
powerful.
And we're not
And it's
in a
finally coming out,
position
so we're
right
so
now
happy.
where anybody can tell
Nobody
us,
can
oh, you
take
can't
anything
put
from
anything out.
us.
Want to
It's solid.
say this just in the spirit of what we're talking about. We didn't believe that we could do it by ourselves.
Yeah.
We wanted to have somebody come along and take our efforts and take it to the next level.
Right.
The
Right.
standard
And
machine.
Yeah, and when you turn your power over and they don't do that, they do less than you did. It's almost like, wow, I could have.
You just
They
shot yourself
literally
in the
fade
foot.
you to
Yeah.
black.
They
Exactly.
faded
Yeah.
you to
Exactly.
black. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And so, if you're doing something for yourself, don't look down on what you're doing. You know, it
takes
looks
time.
a lot bigger to other people.
It takes
than
a
you think
village.
It does. But stay at the helm. You know what I'm saying, and stay at the wheel.
The forefront
Don't
of your
turn
dream.
your dream over thinking
That somebody knows.
because they're a company, they're going to pay more attention to you than you pay to yourself.
Yeah, you're the biggest priority. You just have to keep that in
To
mind.
stay
Well,
forefront.
I'm glad you guys learned that, and I'm so glad that you guys did not let that stop you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Thank
it's
you.
made us stronger. We wrote a lot of good songs behind it.
It definitely made you
Exactly.
stronger. It's all a part of the process.
It's all about inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it.
And we know other artists are going through that. So
Yeah.
keep your
People,
head up.
everybody's going through that. Whether you got laid off and, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bounce
you look
back.
for
there
some
is
motivation.
so
comeback
much
is real.
Yeah.
to overcome.
Exactly. I love that. That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
Dang, man. I'm really glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are
I'm
still
sorry I
here.
haven't talked
We're
about
glad to be
Yeah,
here with you.
I'm like, shit,
so
that was
long
deep.
just talking to myself.
Right?
That-
But yeah, there's so much that, you know, that has happened. And
Yeah.
it can look like, oh, wow, what happened on your journey? But
Yeah.
it's life.
Yeah, it's
You
real.
know, life takes
And a lot of
over.
people don't want to admit, the real life thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's
Yeah.
all about life.
No,
And that's what this
our,
is.
our father was our first manager, right? And
Why did he stop?
He passed.
His
Oh,
health.
fast.
Yeah.
And
Well, he
then
was
our
kind
Uncle
of done
Bob
with it
took
before. He was
over.
tired of our mouse.
I think for the most
Are you
part,
guys
let us
daddy's
go.
girls? It seems like
Oh,
you guys
we
No,
are.
we're definitely daddy's girl.
Major, especially
Through and
her.
through.
her
our
my
dad
God.
is he
I'm
was
a daddy's
like
girl.
a best
He's like
friend.
a king.
Oh, I love
He
that.
wanted to know about
Yeah.
everything, whether it was the
No.
guy situations or
Oh.
whatever.
Yeah.
We'd be lighting up
I
a
think he
joint
manages
together,
just
just
to
talking
watch
about
us,
what
to be
happened for
honest.
the
I love that.
what happened, what somebody did. So yeah, I definitely miss those times.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
amazing.
losing my
took
husband,
time
I
off.
understand
Yeah,
our mother's
agreed.
distance
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
when our dad passed away,
She
went
had
on
to
a
go
hiatus.
refocus.
Mhm.
She,
Oh, but about the management though, I would say that our dad, for him, it was very hard for him because our parents, both of our parents, dealt with trauma within the industry. You know, our dad's brother died really young, and then our mother's father was assassinated when she was 11. So it was very hard for them to kind of let us go into the industry.
Yeah.
They
It
were
was like-
afraid.
It was
They
like
didn't want
pulling
us to.
teeth. They didn't really want us to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
you're
managed us, but it was more like to watch.
No,
us.
it's like
We're
You
not
realize-
really-
Got it.
Yeah.
To be
You think you're
honest,
going to a
like
meeting, you're going to
police
dinner.
station,
honest with
Yeah.
you, they were standing in the way of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Mm.
They were like, I don't want you with those
You just
people.
broke it down standing in the
Or
way.
no, you can't do a modeling contract.
Right.
Or you can't
Yeah,
do
it was a lot of
anything unless
prominent
I'm
They,
people.
present.
they meant well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
They
fear
fear
It's all out of
you
love
know.
and protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to take the reins in your life. You know, you have
Yeah.
to stay in control.
Yeah.
And that's really what it all boils down to.
It's weird. It's a weird balance with like listening to guidance from people who have lived it
Yeah.
to just following your heart.
Yeah.
Because like I know
Crazy.
it's something I honestly just realized, which is kind of why we're in the studio. But it's like, okay, you know, this does make sense. It does sound like good sound advice, but my mind is telling me this, and I have to follow
You
this.
have to follow what's inside your soul.
Yeah,
Because another person's experience is not
it's
your
not
experience.
yours.
And their
Yes.
advice to you is more fear than what you're feeling inside.
Yeah,
Which is
and they mean well, but
intuition.
it could
Yeah, but it's-
stifle you.
Yeah.
Yeah.